What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XCN OnyxCoin today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, okay? It is the 6th day of August. Here we are at about 1.4 cents with 11 hours and 4 minutes left in the day. Looking like, I don't know, maybe we found our low. You know, we did get our slightly lower low. This could be a fake out, guys, right? We had our slightly lower low yesterday, and we've gone just below this range. Could be a fake out. We are still holding above this low here. I would have thought that we go below this low, but at this point in time, I don't know. And I know, man, I'm getting tired of it too, back and forth. Are we going below this low? Are we bouncing here? Blah blah blah. You know, I don't know. You know, don't blame me. XCN's the one that can't make up its mind. It's very drunk and it keeps going all over the board. It'll make up its mind soon enough. I wouldn't be surprised nor devastated if XCN went lower. Right, from a low to a high, it wouldn't come to a it wouldn't come as a surprise if we went down to the 886 and found support at 1.3 cents, or even if we went lower and found support at 1.23 cents, or even if we had a little fake out there and went down to 1.1 cents. Anything below 1.1 cents would come as a surprise to me. But even then, I would still have faith that XCN is going to be okay and that we're going to come back up, right? We're still in a bullish posturing whenever we look at the long-term stuff. Absolutely, we are. Very bullish posturing, my friends. Absolutely. It looks like we're grinding the upside here and finding support on these lower ends a lot more so than we are grinding the low end and then finding resistance on the upper ends, right? If we're looking at this on the weekly time frame, the stochastics are very much in a bullish position, absolutely dominant to the bullish effect. Neutral right now, but very, 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 very bullish throughout this whole cycle. The stochastics also bullish, right? And we're potentially in an area right now where we could be bouncing off the oversold zone, which would be a very bullish situation as well. I suppose right now they look bearish, but overall bullish, right? Overall, definitely in a bullish environment. And the MACD is in a more bullish environment as well. We do have higher lows in the MACD. We don't have lower lows in the price. We have higher lows in the price as well. But even if we were to get below this low on a weekly closing basis, I would still assume we have some bullish divergence there. So I just really wouldn't be worried about the price. We're finding support here, back in the land of the rising sun, right here. And rise we shall. Rise we shall. Hi, buddy. Hi. If you guys heard that, that was just my cat, Mufasa. Oh, he's a good boy. Yeah. He is a needy little guy sometimes, though. He used to just be needy at night. Now he's needy in the mornings and at night. And he's figured out that he can have me all to himself both times. Why settle for just one point in the day? Maybe it's because he didn't get enough love last night. I don't know. Oh, it's funny too because he's normally not like the one that seeks out love and attention, but ever since we moved to this house, it's just how it's been. Anyways, guys, 1 hour time frame. Looking at this here, let's see if we can figure out where we're gonna go. A little bit of a pump fake to the upside there, right? A little bit. We take a low to a high. You know what? I had a dream. I just remembered. I had a dream that XCN moved down and it had like 14% volume to the downside. So we had like some selling pressure going on. Low to high here, we just missed the 1272, went all the way up to the 382, closing below the golden ratio. I don't know. That's not necessarily bullish. It's kind of weird, if anything. It's weird. Stochastics looking like they've rejected the overbought zone, got into them, and now you're coming out. So maybe a little bearish there. RSI looks bullish because you broke out of your downtrend here, right? Lower highs, lower lows. You broke out of that downtrend, which is nice to see. Finding support at the 50. I don't know, bullish, but maybe momentarily bearish. You come back down, you know, form a higher low here. So you could come down a little bit. On the bright side, right, there's no such thing as quadruple bottoms, but we've actually got a low here that's like a standalone low. So that quadruple bottom did not uphold, and we did actually break through, but we had a very positive reaction afterwards. So there's good things and bad things going on. MACD looks like it wants to cross above the zero, but if we were to reject down here and cross this MACD back down, that could look like a rejection off the zero, and that would actually be a bad thing, not a good thing. So interesting perspectives there, different realms of thought. If we're looking at this on the 4 hour time frame, I like the RSI. I mean, overall, it's bearish right now. Absolutely, it's overall bearish. But we've broken out of our downtrend. We've even back tested this for support. You got oversold. Now here, you're refusing to get oversold. You're back testing this as support. Might you move up? You might. You just might be moving up. I like the RSI here. Looking at the stochastics, I like the stochastics as well. Man, isn't it funny whenever the four? Oh, look at that, and Bitcoin's coming back up too. Oh, it's not. It's not really. For some reason, I thought that it was moving up a lot more. I had the numbers confused in my head. It just opened up a 15-minute time frame. So with that move up, it probably actually does come back down a little bit. That'd be my expectation. MACD. The MACD's all right. The MACD actually looks like it wants to cross above the zero, you guys, on the 4 hour. That's really good. That's very invalidating to any bearish notes that we've gotten from the 1 hour time frame. That's nice to see. Just keep going, keep going to the upside. Don't falter here, or at least don't falter too much. Don't stumble too much. You can go lower. You can see a lower low than this, but I don't want it to persist for too long. Who cares what I want, though, right? 1.4 cents now, 10 hours, 59 minutes left in this, the 6th day of August. From a high to a low here, assuming this is the low, assuming that we don't go below this low. When we do move higher, the immediate targets to consider would be 3.3 to 4.4 cents. But with how OnyxCoin moves, I really wouldn't be surprised at all if the more immediate targets should be 5.4 to 9.6 cents. And again, 8.2 cents is where this high to low 1272 fib is, right there. And typically with the 2272, you don't find resistance right at it. You go just above it to find resistance. So I really do like this 8.2 cent area personally. But time will tell. We'll see how it goes. I don't really have anything else I want to say. I just wanted to get on here and tell you guys that things might be changing again. We've gone back and forth on this notion of going below this low or not. It's with what we've got going on right now, I'm happy enough to call this a low, but we will validate this low only when I say we get above the golden ratio, 1.75 cents. 1.75. Get above 1.5 cents, things should be a little bit exciting. We wouldn't validate this low, but we should be getting some separation from this area. But if you can close a day above 1.75, I would really get excited. Really, I suppose we're being strict, and we probably should be strict because it's been so squirrely. 2 cents is what we need to validate this as a low and validate that we are moving up higher. So 2 cents is the real area to get excited for, as it really has been throughout this whole range. I don't have anything else that I want to say, so I'm going to end it there. 26 to 32 cents is the ultimate target destination. We are still going to 26 to 32 cents, and beyond. When I say ultimate, I guess I should say $1 to $2 is the ultimate target destination by the end of the cycle. If the question arises at all, is it a good time to buy? Should I wait? Should I buy? Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Do whatever you want, but I think it's a good time to buy. Totally fine. I've bought at lower areas. I've bought at this exact area. I've bought at higher areas. Buy. It's a good time to buy. Hit the like button. Thank you all. Take care. Bye-bye.